excited. I started driving before I even opened up the dang video, which you guys are about to see. I've done so many freaking laps here at Nishi, and I have to say, that was probably the most fun I've ever had at this track. Amazing driving. That was so fun. First time driving this track.
It doesn't even have knuckles. It's just got rack spaces. All the GK Tech stuff I got was accidentally for S13s. I couldn't put anything in.
You were absolutely shredding. That was so much fun.
Yeah? So good.
I think that might have been, I don't know, I feel like I've had a lot of really great driving in Ebisu. That felt like my most consistent, best driving I've ever done here.
Clean and considerate.
Yeah.
You know as a lead driver run deep. Dude, we're stacked up a couple times.
Oh yeah.
Like
multiple door rubs.
Lead door and yeah, cars getting squished in the middle. And like, accident free.
I know. We just did a lot of like bumper grazing transitions.
Oh, absolutely.
Lap to lap to lap. So good.
That's front tire.
That's baller right there. You got them on both sides?
Both sides.
That's how you know. So good.
That's a newie. Somebody dented me.
Hey, that was definitely me. Sorry about that. It's one of those things too.
Sick though. Oh.
That one wasn't me.
The R34 giveaway is going to be ending Cyber Monday, so make sure you take advantage of our Black Friday deals where every $5 you spend is going to get you entered for a chance to win the Skyline and $15,000 cash. We've got new products like a World Tour bundle, 4-rotor skate deck, restock on our steering wheels, mystery T-bundle, Heatwave and T-bundle, releasing youth sizes for the first time in a long time, and much, much more. Head over to lzmfg.com to find out more.
No, I wish I'd talked about the video. This mother. Do you hear this? This noise has been going on for the past 2 days in my car. It has been driving me up the wall. I've like looked through all the gauges, all the wiring, the speakers.
I don't even know what it is, but it was in Grant's car. Someone got Grant with it, and Grant's like, we should put it in Adam's car. I was like, okay.
Is it a tracker?
I don't know what it is.
S3KK.
It's just annoying and it makes noise.
Dude, but it sounds like it's the car.
Yeah, 100%.
They should have put it like in here. I would have never found it.
No, I just stuck my head in. Remember, you know when you came over and I was looking in your car? And I was like, oh, it's nice inside there. And so I just chucked it in, it went down there.
I need to put this in Colette's car.
Yeah. Definitely needs to go in someone else's car.
That's so funny. God damn it. on North. I don't know if you guys can tell, my car literally shut off on the crest when the clutch kicked. My battery terminals were loose, so the battery flew around and shut off. It's currently snowing. I don't know if the camera is gonna be able to capture this right now, but it's like blizzarding, it's freezing cold. This is crazy. You can see the little flurry. All right, it's Matsuri day 2 now. I got really excited yesterday, so I wound up not filming a lot and just having a lot of fun driving with the boys. Today I'm gonna spend a little more time setting up GoPro angles. I know you guys like the foot cam. I know you guys like hearing the engine boy noises and everything, but it's hard when you're trying to drive with a big group of friends and everyone's all excited to go drive to have the time to set that up. So today I'm gonna spend some time doing that while my fronts get swapped. And
What time is it?
9:05, we gotta get up to North.
Oh.
It's Coletto. Oh no, my camera's falling apart.
What time is it?
Time for another car?
Matsuri time.
Okay. And a wild Okachan appears! That thing's way too nice to be out here at Matsuri. So good. Alright guys, this is a disclaimer. The footage you're about to see, I got absolutely rat-f***ed on because this stupid camera that I've been...
Hey!
What?
What's with the language? It's early in the morning. Relax, I just got you Starbucks.
I've got bleeps, don't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna show you what the problem is because this has now happened on multiple videos. This camera, which is questionably my favorite camera ever to use, has this stupid feature where you press this button to go into slow-mo mode and it always gets accidentally hit. When you do it, it turns the mic off. And then I record a full video, and then I realize after the fact that I have no audio. So, you're gonna get a pretty awful voiceover, but I'm gonna do my best to try to remember accurately what was said, both by myself and the other parties in this video.
No, you're gonna get the best voiceover ever.
Wow, Luke, those are some really good laps we had on North. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, mate, you know, it was a good time. I really enjoy driving with you, Luke. Like, I'm really glad that you came to Matsuri. You put down massively awesome leads, and yeah, you thought that was good, man. I feel like I could do better, but, you know, it's just a good time out there, you know, just like doing door-to-door action, you know, it's quite wild out here in Matsuri, and, yeah, you know, you could probably be doing a bit better. Yeah, Luke, I know I'm trying to do my best at driving, but yeah, so yeah, man, you know, it's a good time, but we're out here at Nishi now. We're going to be doing some driving, and you know, it gets pretty chaotic out here. You got to be careful because people come over the hill, and oh man, you never know what's going to happen. It's absolute chaos, but you know, it's a good time. You know, good drivers. We just got there. What, 2 times, Luke. We've driven together. No, we've driven more than 2 times. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, no, I'm stoked. We're going to go out there. It's going to be absolute chaos. That's how it always is here on Nishi. And yeah, we'll go. We'll put down some good laps. Yeah, mate. We just got to be aware of the surroundings because a lot of people crash here, you know, coming over the hill. They don't know what's going on, and it can get real dicey. So yeah, when we're coming over, we just got to keep an eye on it. Maybe, yeah, you know, keep 2 cars instead of having massive trains because that's when it gets dicey. So you guys are about to see some fun runs between me and Luke. Really grateful you came out here. Yeah, mate, I'm grateful for myself being out here as well. You know, good fun. Good fun. All right, let's go drive. Oh my god, those were the most fun laps ever. I cannot believe what we got away with. There were some really near miss crashes. I just drove my heart out for like 2 hours straight and just doing lap after lap, door to door. It was so much fun. Luke, you're a madman. Yeah, no man, there was good fun, good driving. Yeah, man, with my Laurel, you know, my clutch is starting to not work that good anymore, but I was able to be on your door, you were on my door, and we went fast and almost crashed, but good time. Bumpers causing still in place. Yeah, man, that was sick. I don't know how we didn't crash. This is my favorite thing in drifting, just non-stop action. Cars don't overheat. Grant, how are you doing?
You know, someone played with my thermostat in my house, but it's okay. You know, it's still just good fun.
Yeah, that's kind of irrelevant to what we're talking about right now, but thanks for sharing that, Grant. You did some good driving too, even though we didn't get to... Well, Chelsea, here, E36, best chassis ever. Just look at my churro. Champion, FD champion. Yeah, don't drive with me. Maybe drive with me a little bit. Okay, that's okay. Oh, but just be careful because the E36 is very rare out here. The 1JZ, it's got so much power. I can't believe it. It's way better than any BMW engine ever. You know what I'm saying, Luke? Yeah, mate. Told you so. This churro's so good. Luke, you are a madman. You know, I'm really enjoy this. He's not as mad as me. I'm way more madder at driving than him. What do you mean, mate? You are not as mad as me.
definitely not as mad.
What an amazing Matsuri this has been for me. I usually feel like I have no progression, but for whatever reason this trip, something clicked, and I feel like my driving was on an absolute another level, and I'm leaving on the biggest high coming from Matsuri weekend. How you doing, Colette? Do you have a good time? Hi! Arigatou gozaimasu! Such a good time! Subaru's driving through the water. You know, Colette, you're so pretty, and I'm so glad that you're my girlfriend and we get to experience this together. It's so special, and I had a lot of fun. Now we're driving in my Subaru. No, sorry, this is the next day. We're going to Link Circuit. You're right, I forgot that we were going there. Now we're going to go and drive and have fun.
What kind of voice is that? What kind of voice is that? Hold on.
It's just I'm just talking about the track, you know? I'm just saying that we're going to the track, the Link Circuit. It's 45 minutes from Ebisu. I've never been there. It should be a really good time. We're going with all the homies. It's wet out, but we should have a lot of good laps. Yep.
What voice is that?
All right, we're walking around Link Circuit. Let's look at some of the cars that are here. Wow, Kazama S15, pink S15, looks like Yashio color, beautiful white S15, S15, S13, S15, S14, S13. Lots of cool cars here. Wow, look at this thing. This thing is really cool. So this has actually got a SR20 notch top in it. This track is very cool. We're gonna go down, walk and grab my car. The Side X boys were very kind enough to get it out here and organize this day. Massive shout out to Squid for getting my car here and getting everyone's cars here. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Even though it's raining and snowing in this clip, that's when the cars don't overheat. We just get to do lap after lap, and you know, no tire wear. Look at this view. What a view. Only in Japan will you see a view like this. All the homies. We got Luke, Jordan, Grant, me, Colette's car. Okay, car starting. Vroom. Yeah, this is a bad this thing right here. We're about to do some laps. We're about to rip. I love this thing. It smells good. It sounds good. I'm a little low on fuel, so I might need to go get some jerry cans to fill it up because, you know, I'm definitely going to use more than half a tank if I drive the way that I want to drive. I got a bunch of tires in here. Sugoi looking good. Out the window. Who just pulled up? Oh, it's Luke. How you going, mate? Good to see ya. Gonna do some more laps today. Drive like a mad, you know? All right, let's have some fun.
All right, we got the mic'd up helmet cam like the old days. About to go do the first laps on the new track. Looks pretty crazy. A little bummer that it's wet out, but honestly, no tire wear. Bunch of great drivers. Should be a lot of fun. All right, looks like Jason and Grant are already going at it. We'll hop in, see what the track's all about. And they're rolling for it being wet. Oh, it's slick. Visibility's not the best. Could be worse though. Having to use a lot of half clutching to let the diff open and shut. That way I'm able to catch up. A lot of fun though. All right, let's get a good chase on Lukey boy. He's flying, not that I would expect anything different. Oh, gaining a little bit too much ground on the transitions. Woo! That worked out way too well. The rain is a different animal. You gotta be so on your marks. What's on the menu at the PA today?
We got a little chicken cutlet with some rice, some miso soup, and a nice
Western salad.
All right.
It is my favorite chicken. So chicken in Japan, I don't know if you've explained this, but it's usually pretty slimy
Oh, and it's like usually very cartilagey.
and dark. It's the dark meat usually. This is like, I think you'll enjoy it.
Okay.
I can update when you eat it.
All right. Look at Luke. We were so stacked up right there. We were like a sandwich.
One thing that I think is really cool, a lot of the places that we go to in Japan, especially the tracks, there's so much, I don't want to say patina, but like things just haven't changed from the heyday. So you see a lot of like older stereo systems, chairs, the buildings, everything just feels like you're stepping into a time portal, and I feel like it's the coolest thing. You see it at Ebisu, you see it here, maybe not everywhere in Japan, but the tracks especially. And it's just very cool that these places still exist and that we're fortunate enough to be able to go and drive. I believe this track was purchased recently, and it's kind of just like a hobby place for the person who owns it and his friends to go have fun. So very grateful that we were able to go drive here. It's an amazing track, a lot of fun. Again, cars didn't overheat, tons of good laps. I definitely want to come back here in the dry. Look at this thing pulling up. Chelsea DeNofa, the champion, driving by. As I'm saying goodbye to the Cresta, I just found an old LZ BMX lanyard, super nostalgic, stock body S13 in there. It's absolutely crazy to think that I've had this car pretty much since I started drifting. You know, I had my S13 that I was starting to overbuild, got this car, had my first real like seat time, and then kind of rethought what I thought about drifting, stopped overbuilding the S13, got a 350Z, and that's when I feel like my driving really went to the next step. Also, big shout out to my sponsor Eliminate. I don't know if you caught the jacket, huge sponsor. Shout out to Brandy for making this trip possible, buying me my Cresta, buying me my jacket, buying me my hotel room, my flights, everything in my life. Thanks, Randy. Big shout out to Eliminate. Yeah, I'm just super fortunate to be able to come out here, drive with all my friends. This was amazing. Tons of good laps. Some more stuff that I probably forgot what I said. Pausing, thinking. Thank you.
Alright guys, so I wasn't planning to film here, but I'm gonna include this little bonus section. We're at a store called Autobox, A-Pit Autobox in Shinome, Tokyo. And this is kind of like an up garage, but it's all new stuff, and there's some really neat things that I wanted to share a couple things with you guys. I'm just gonna pick up the things that kind of got me excited, and I'll show you. First thing that caught my eye, and we're upstairs, this is the specialty section. This HKS pillow. Colette, will you show them how beautiful this is?
Oh yeah, this boy, he always complaining about it's not comfortable enough. Does the seat have cushions? Does it have a back cushion? Like, y'all don't even know how spoiled this boy has to be in order to sit down. So now he can travel with his very own
It's a pod filter.
HKS pillow or
So
cushion.
here's the thing, right? I think it's supposed to be a lumbar support, but I'm gonna use it as a butt cushion.
Yeah.
I have a herniated lower disc, and the ones above it are, I have a fused lower disc, and the ones above it are starting to herniate.
Couple.
Yeah. So the pain just gets transferred right up through my butt wherever I sit somewhere hard, especially in airplanes. I'm never gonna let that thing leave my side. I'm very excited.
Own this. Here you go.
What? Oh, is that one of the 10mm wrenches?
Hi.
Hi. The yen is really low right now too, so stuff is actually significantly cheap. All right, Colette, show them your favorite thing.
My favorite thing is in the worst engine ever.
Come on, stop. There's definitely worse engines.
Just want to trigger people.
Yeah, no, it is not the best designed engine.
This is the worst
Stop.
engine ever.
Stop. Oh my god. Thumbnail title of the video. So, it's pretty cool. I don't know. I assume this is probably out of a newer Subaru.
What's nice is that Adam can show me where his car is leaking all the oil from now.
Yeah, the engine smokes a little bit, and it's hard to explain to Colette that the valve cover is sideways. So when it leaks, it's all hitting my exhaust right now and smoking. But we haven't caught fire. Not too bad, and it's actually going to go back to Monster Sports, and they're going to do the valve cover gaskets after. So.
Okay, good. Did you just say we haven't caught fire? Don't say the F word.
Yeah.
You don't say the F word.
All right, look at this section. Just a casual 4.3 liter VR on display, you know. A lot of suspension stuff. What's cool is upstairs is like kind of separated by section with car. I guess this is like an HKS section. And then I think most of the stuff over here by us right now is like the Subaru stuff. Dang, look at all these pod filters. I think it's so random that you can just see a ring and pinion just chilling in a display case. How neat is that? Look at this. Wheels, splitters, more Subaru things. What's the favorite thing you've seen here so far, Colette? Those are pretty cool. We need that's yeah, those would be the best gifts to get people.
Yeah, they're cool.
Brakes. It's just so cool to see all the stuff that we love just chilling in a display cabinet. I remember back when I first started going to Abisu, it was baller if you had like Deafy gauges in your car. Now, I feel like this didn't exist back then. Imagine being so baller that you have a Deafy digital dash. That would be crazy.
Deafy digital dash.
It kind of sounds cool. Do the Deafy digital dash. Sounds like a Drake song. Alternators. Also, so check this out, right? Wrinkle red, wrinkle black. In case you like wrinkle red and wrinkle black, don't worry.
They got them goods.
I like that. I feel like it's kind of surprising to see in Japan.
Best stuff.
VHT?
Yeah.
That's like what we would use back home before we could powder coat and have access to prismatic.
Hi.
More wheels, seats on seats
Now
on
they got
seats.
some cool Recaro seats over here that I've never seen before that actually fit me.
So a lot of these brands are interesting where they actually have specific seats that are only available in certain countries. And I think there's some Japan specific Recaros. I don't know if this is one of them, but I know that some of them are just slightly different models.
And check this one's so cool.
It's pretty neat. Big Recaro girl now, huh? Cool too is seeing other brands here. Like I know VHT obviously isn't something you commonly see, but check this out. Could be mistaken, but I think CAE is a German brand. So to see a CAE shifter in a showcase in Japan, I don't know why. That's just pretty neat. So this looks like it's for a GR something. Not sure what. But these sections are kind of sectioned off by car. And on this side, check out all the Nismo bits. I've got one of those little cases. I think there's a guy that makes those by hand. And then it's got the new steering wheel that they came out with. Bunch of neat stuff.
Hi.
The Honda section. Sonic would be having a field day. I'm really tempted to try to figure out which one of these hubs is for the Subaru. My arms have to be like super straight when I'm driving it, and it kind of messes with my seating position with my knees on the dash. So I could probably get one, but I don't have any tools, so I'll probably save it for another trip. They've got a big selection of those and wheels. Even safety gear, racing shoes. Surprise, surprise, the same manufacturer that makes my gloves, FET, is available here, made in Japan. It's very, very difficult to get that set up, and I have to give a massive shout out to Sama and May for helping me. It was a dream of mine to have gloves made by FET, and that's a reminder, the LZMFG gloves made here in Japan, super sick. Of course, imagine seeing my favorite brakes in here.
Hi.
Range Rover.
Right.
I did it quiet, I couldn't do it loud right now.
Yeah, embarrassing.
Speaking of brands that I wouldn't expect to see in Japan, check this out. DEI heat management, the best of the best.
Hi.
In here on the shelf. Downstairs is a little bit more generic stuff. There's a few cool things, but Colette, check this out. Look what I just saw. Check out this brand, Stoner Car Care.
Stone. It's so good. Hi.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that looks like the same brand that I've seen in the States, but it's not called Stoner Car Care. Interesting. I think it's like a bookstore. That's probably why there's so many cool little books and things. What is going on here? It's a dyno video to promote something.
This is
All right, first one to figure out what it is wins.
Power Shot, Octane Booster.
Ah,
Haha.
wow, good. That was fast. Face you make when you get bad gas and you detonate.
Not me, because I got that stuff.
No, you have Ignite, so you don't need to worry about detonation.
Oh yeah, and the fancy cars.
Yep.
The fancy cars did at night.
My all-time favorite thing about this store, can you guess?
Starbucks?
In the store.
Huh?
I said Starbucks in the store.
Oh yeah, Starbucks.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
First things I spotted when I walked in, around the back side of this, they have a stack of the HKS Special Nardies, and the price on them translates to be about, I think, $200 cheaper than they are in the States. So I might bring one of those back home just because. Maybe you can buy that.
Probably, but that's not fitting in a suitcase, buddy.
Look, Suchiya has his own wallet. I've been trying to convince Colette to get this. I think it's like really cool. Oh. How neat is that?
That's pretty cool.
This is the coolest store I think ever. Sorry, Up Garage. I think you're beat a little bit.
Yeah, this is pretty cool.
Up Garage, it's like a
All the
treasure
initial
hunt,
D.
but I feel like the days have passed where you would find like things like for a crazy cheap deal.
No, it's not.
Most stuff is reasonably priced, and the odds of finding something good, especially where we are, is slim because all of the episode people take it all.
So we go up garage elsewhere.
Yep. Ooh, shoes. We're gonna end up coming home with a lot of these. Grab the Type R as well. It's not mine. I think that one's a version 5, but there's some good stuff here.
Hi.
Bud has found something that she needs.
Hi. This is cool. I haven't seen one like this. I do sell one on my site, but this one's pretty fancy. This is pretty cool.
All right, and there's a good chance, I was gonna say there's a good chance this video's over here, but we're going to a pretty cool hotel, so maybe I'll film a couple vlog clips there. And then we might meet up with Randy later in Shinjuku. So I'd say there's a high likelihood that the camera comes back out for that. But this concludes our visit to Autobox. Definitely recommend it. A-Pit Shinome is something, how you say it? Oh, that's all you need to know.
Hi. Sidoi.
Bye-bye.
Oh my gosh.
Told you the video probably wasn't over. I feel like this is worth filming. This is pretty cool. This might be the coolest hotel I've ever stayed at.
The process to get up here was like a little intimidating. We formally met about 4 or 5 different people that verified our ID and then took us to some other elevator, and then we went to another elevator and then another one. I don't even know how to get out of this building at this point. And the view is really, really cool, but also really high up.
And full transparency, we are not hotel snobs by any means. We usually stay in like cheap racetrack. Hold on. We usually stay in.
Oh my god.
Stop. 1 second. We usually stay in very like cheap racetrack close hotels, and we're with big groups and stuff. We're in Tokyo one night, so I was like, let's stay somewhere really cool.
This is insane. Like, I'm not afraid of heights or anything, but I almost am a little afraid. Look at.
We almost need to turn the lights off to get the full
wait.
city view.
Look. Wait.
Oh yeah, that helps. Insane.
Look straight down though. Look down.
It's a really nice room. In all honesty, I pretty much only picked this hotel because Colette likes baths, and I knew this one had a bath. All the other ones didn't have baths, so there you go.
Thanks.
Big bath
baby.
girl. This place is sweet. Look at this, our dinner. Teppanyaki with a city view. How cool. Little status update. I feel like this is probably one of the coolest places I've ever been. And I've liked every single thing I've had, and I've been adventurous.
Yeah, you usually don't try stuff you don't know what it is.
I know.
You've been doing good. You had basically completely raw steak a second ago,
It was good.
which was impressive.
And vegetables that I didn't even know the name of.
Also, they gave us these really dope bibs. Hi. Oh yeah, and you can't tell right now, but Adam has like a full Japanese get up with high heels. What are those?
I didn't bring any nice clothes. So we went to a store, and I just like pointed at a mannequin, and they just started bringing me more and more stuff. So I just said, sure, yep,
Hi.
let's do it. Yep. Status update. This has to be probably the most insane meal I've ever eaten in my life.
It's so good.
It's so good. Oishi desu. Hi. All right, so we didn't show you guys the bar last night, which was really cool. I'll put a photo up here. It's basically the same experience as a restaurant, except you're like sitting right up against the glass. And I think we've realized something. This hotel, even though it has so many stories, there's only 10 rooms per floor. And I think there's what, like 6 floors? I think 8 maybe?
That didn't have restaurant in it.
So the occupancy, I think, of this hotel is much lower than we anticipated. And it's, I don't want to say strange, it's very cool. But at some of the restaurants, we'll be like the only person up here.
So far, well, the restaurant, we were the only person till like halfway through. And then here we're the only person, and in the bar there was like 2 other people. It's also new, but I think they keep it like low capacity because all the dining places are very small.
But look at this view. So we have the city view again, but this time you can even see Mount Fuji from where we're at over breakfast. It's the coolest thing ever. I'm so glad we picked this place.
I know, I've never been this high up. Like, it's just crazy. The city just goes and goes and goes. Wow.
I keep forgetting to film the pretty shots of the food before I start eating it.
So good.
I think I've learned the key to making food look fancy is to have a plate that's way too big for the food you're eating. So in the future, when I make you like frozen chicken, I'm just gonna get giant plates and I'm gonna put it on the center and just like drizzle a little bit of ketchup on the side of it.
You just gotta have some supporting things as well.
There's a lot of nice colors going on, you know, for an omelet.
All right, guys, this is gonna wrap up a very good, but also a very short trip to Japan. I have to say, staying at that hotel is probably a highlight. Colette and I definitely aren't hotel snobs. We're not travel vloggers, so I don't really have much to benchmark it against. But Colette, would you say it's safe to say that's the nicest hotel we've ever stayed in?
100%.
And probably the nicest one we'll ever stay in our life. Highly recommend it. It is pricey, but the way that I look at it, it's equivalent to about what it would have cost us to burn 6 tires. And we create way more memories from this night with amazing food and amazing view than we will burning 6 more tires at the drift track. So if you're in Japan and you feel like splurging, it's called the Belustar, and highly, highly, highly recommend doing as much food or bar experiences as you can there. It was very, very good, and the parking was actually quite cheap, which I was worried about. It was like, what was it, like $3 or something, like $5 if you're staying there. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be going home soon. Lots of crazy stuff going on at the compound. But first up, Thanksgiving.
Sayonara.
Keep the turkey warm for me, bud.